wife to come to America for a tour. So the person who brought me to Buddhism said, hey, you go to USA, make sure you go and visit your master in still 10,000 Buddha. So reluctantly, 勉强, okay, reluctantly, I show up. I take a Greyhound, I came, right? And I go to Kentucky first before I came. Because it was evening and I said, maybe I can't get any food there. So I ate first and then I show up. I take a cab and then I reach the gate. You know what happened? I come all the way from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and come to San Francisco, and then take a Greyhound up here to Ukiah, and then I take a cab to the gate with my wife, okay, at the time. And when I see the gate,
you felt like leaving.
a lot of people cry and feel like they reach home, right? But for me, it's different. The moment I see the gate, I want to walk off.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't want to go in. Why? I don't know. Because of my bad karma. Bad karma is trying to tell me, this is not place for you. No fun in there, you know? But I still have to come in, you know why? Because I brought my wife. I'm the one who bring her to Buddhism. And now I come to a temple. How can I walk off? It was really hard, right? But I can guarantee you, if that trip I just come by myself, I'll take the cab and go off. Okay, that's for sure. That's for sure. Because I totally dislike to get through the gate to come in. But I still come in. Okay, they put me and stay with the monk. At that time, they all visitors all live with the monk. And one more, and then happened to be 10,000 repentance going on. I never planned for that, but it was 10,000 repentance. So I just follow the assembly. I go and bow. So the moment I do the repentance, you know the Guan Yin Bodhisattva stage? Have you visited the Buddha hall yet? Where the big Guan Yin statue is?
We'll go later.
Okay. Anyway, the hall has a stage, right? A big, huge stage, right? So that's where we are bowing. So that stage suddenly become my television. And what movie was inside? It was all my evil deeds. All the bad stuff that I do all appear on that stage. Yeah, unbelievable. It just keep playing and I feel so bad. Right? I come back. I basically come back, I sit down. I don't know what to do. Then I say, okay, sorry, I shouldn't have done all that. You know, but that doesn't change a thing. Then I say, maybe not sincere enough. So I took up paper and then I start to write what I did wrong and how I correct it. I wrote, I think about eight items. And one of the last one is to be a vegetarian. I said, no way. Whole my life I love meat. How could I become a vegetarian? So I say, everything else, the 7 items on the top, effect with immediate effect. Vegetarian, 3 years later. I wrote it there, okay. But it's very interesting. The moment I finished writing, that movie gone. Instantly, the movie gone. Then I now see the Bodhisattva. No more movie. Now I bow. I can bow. I can do the repentance now. So that, and the moment I see like this, I said to myself, I said, wow, 这个很感应很大. This is very efficacious. I make sure I go back and do what I wrote, right? And it really changed my whole life. When I go home, when I go back, all my partners in the business, everybody, including my employee and all that, this guy is totally different. Yeah. So this is the thing, and I really understand in the course of all this, I understand that when we do the repentance, we actually can increase our goodwill. We can increase our goodwill. 增长我们的善根. Okay? And Master was here, and he was at that time saying, anybody have response, you can come out and share. Right? Master was sitting up on the stage, Master Hua. And then I tell myself, no, I'm not going to go out. Although I have response. Right? Because after my repentance, when we go to the birth hall, when I see the Amitabha Buddha, I began to cry like a baby. No? Why I cry? Because I was telling myself, I go on the wrong path. Instead of drawing near the Buddha, I'm now walking away from him, further and further away from my real home. So, this is the problem. So I cry and I say, I need to correct this direction. And of course, I have this response. And masters are still asking people to go up and share. And I tell myself, no, I'm not going to go up. In business, I try to show off. Now in Buddhism, I want to be low key, you know. So I don't want to go up. I don't want to go up. But Master said one more word. I walk up. Immediately. You know what he said?
Something about like if you don't share something,
Then you cannot be my disciple.
he would never.
No, he said that
I cannot be a master.
if you benefit from the response from the Buddha and Bodhisattva, you need to share. If you don't share, you cannot face up to the Buddha and Bodhisattva. It's just like you cannot face up to your father and mother. If you don't do good. It's just like that. So when he said like that, I walk up. Because now it's not my business. It's none of my business. It's the Buddha and Bodhisattva business. I have to go up. So I went up. I talked exactly what I said with you just now. The whole story about the responses. So, until today, I remember that. Any goodness that I'm learning, that I get, before I die, I need to share. And I told a lot of my friends, don't let your good experiences die with you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And why I'm in this class? I'm not here for any dime or money. I'm here to share with you.